All right, so welcome back to our Achilles Tendinopathy series. This is our last video for this series. Just wanted to cover a little bit of re-injury prevention ideas and maintenance for long term. So if you've recently recovered from a tendinopathy or historically have had tendon issues, then you need to make sure you look after it, because tendons are slow to heal, and even after you've returned to sport for up to a year or more, you're still going to be, that tendon is still going to be remodeling and repairing around what you're doing. So it's important to keep up the good work that you've done in the recovery process and maintain that. So you can incorporate the exercises that we've gone through in previous phases. You can use those as warm-ups, so like the heel drops you can do before you go for a run, or you can just do them periodically through the week. You can also do like the jumping exercises to warm up. You just want to make sure that you're doing something to continue to stimulate the repair of that tendon. One training program that I really quite like is Ben Patrick's ATG program, and I borrowed a few example exercises from that, which I think are really great for working on your ankle strength and mobility. So his exercises aren't just about working the calf, the weak spot, but it's also working the muscle in the front of your shin, called the anterior tibialis, which is an antagonist antagonist to the calf muscle. So that means when the calf is contracting, it has to relax. When that relaxes, the calf has to contract. So these two work together. So it's important to balance out your strengths by working on both of those. At the end, I'll cut to a little demonstration of the exercises, example exercises you can do for that. It is not like necessary to do these, but I think they're a nice addition to whatever exercise routine that you're normally doing. On top of those, you also just want to make sure that you're getting enough recovery time. So tendinopathies are an overuse issue, so you just want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough recovery time between exercises, so that you don't have this same problem again. And you want to make sure that you're getting good quality sleep, managing your stress levels, digestion is working well for you. You can also look at incorporating more collagen into your diet, so that's from like bone broths, from eating like meat from the bones or tendons, or just getting a collagen supplement can be really useful, because it's the collagen fibers that become disorganized in a tendinopathy. So making sure you've got some of that in your diet, as well as you can think of things that will help magnesium uptake to relax tight muscles and promote better nerve function. So that's things like seeds, nuts, dark leafy greens, etc. We have another video on these as well. Now, also during the coming months, if you experience any little niggle or any pain in the Achilles or in the calf, it's important that you follow up with a practitioner just to make sure that you jump on anything before it sort of degenerates again. So that's also really important. Anyway, I'll cut to a sample of these videos, and I hope you've liked this series. Thanks. All right, so this little routine is adapted from Ben Patrick's ATG program, which I'm a big fan of. So if you do like this, I would recommend checking out his stuff. He advocates strengthening joints through full ranges of motion. So these exercises are for the ankles in particular, so involving the calf muscles, but also this muscle through the front of the leg called the anterior tibialis. So we're actually going to start with an exercise for the anterior tibialis. You're going to find yourself a spot against a wall, and you're going to, keeping your feet together or close together, you're going to walk out. The further out you go, the more difficult it will be. The closer in you get, the easier it will be. So you're going to find a spot that's comfortable for you, and then you're going to lift your toes up, keeping your knees straight, and do that 25 times. If you need to, if it starts to get too hard, you can sort of walk back against the wall a little bit more, make it easier to finish your 25. Then you're going to do some calf raises. So we want to get like a nice stretch on the calf. So you're going to, again, find the wall and then step out to the point where your calves are nice and stretched, like almost the heels are just coming off the ground, so wherever that is for you. And then you're going to do your calf raises, keeping your knees straight. So 25 of those again. And then once you've done 25 of those, you're going to come back and you're going to do another 25 of your tibialis raises. So do that again, regress and go back towards the wall if you need to finish your set of 25. And then finally, you're going to do another variation on the calf raise. This gets the soleus muscle, which is the deeper calf muscle, a little bit better. So you're going to bend the knee. So you're going to go out and you're going to go and you bend the knee just to the point where you feel like the heel's almost coming off the ground. And then you're going to do your calf raises from there, keeping the knees bent. So you're going to do, again, 25 of those. And if you are finding that that's too easy, you can make the calf raises harder by doing one leg at a time. But yeah, work that into your routine. I would say 2 to 3 times a week. Work it into a normal routine, and let us know if you find that helps. And if you do like it, I would recommend Ben Patrick's ATG stuff. Thanks.